the coldest winter for 13 years, and those of us who've been out on the river's edge and the canal side and the pool and what have you, we know about that. I started the week off with a trip to the canal just as the snow was about to fall, and I caught a nice enough roach, perhaps about half a pound, just the one fish though, and it was very, very cold, but it was a fish better than a blank any day of the week. But I'm now on the River Stour, not the Dorset version, but the one that flows through the Black Country and ultimately into the River Severn at Stourport, hence the name Stourport. I'm going to do some dace fishing. It's very cold, we've had the snowfall, and that has pretty much now gone, for today at least, although there's more expected at the end of the week. But I'm out here on the Stour. It's a nice day as long as you're wrapped up warm, so quite paradoxically it's cold, but it's a nice day. And I've just cast out and I'm going to see how it goes. I caught a fish first cast, a dace of about half a pound, so a very, very good fish, particularly from the Stour when you consider that it flows through the Black Country, as I'd already said. And years gone by it would have carried a lot of pollution, but nowadays rivers are much cleaner, generally speaking, than they were, say, 20 or 30 years ago. And there are some good dace here in the River Stour, plenty of places to fish, a few club waters, day ticket waters, or just general access along the side of the canal. So I hope it's not all downhill from here, and I do improve on that. But as I so often say, I'm enjoying it. I'm on the stretch that I'm on. I haven't seen a single soul yet. No one's been past, and I'm just enjoying my day here on the River Stour. And at the end of the day, it's about catching fish, and in my case it is about targeting good, better than average fish, but ultimately it's got to be about enjoyment as well. And if you're not enjoying it, then there's something wrong, and I'm certainly enjoying it. My enjoyment factor is always 10 out of 10. I've added another small roach. I've been here about an hour or so now, and the sun is quite bright in the sky, but it's still a chilly day. If you're out and about this time of the year, you'll know exactly what I'm saying. I'm fishing a quiver tip and a very sensitive 0.5 of an ounce insert at the end. My line, actually I'm fishing a very small 1/8 of an ounce lead, which is it's free flowing, as you can see there, and a very small bead and a swivel, and then probably about 4 inches of hook length with a size 20 Drennan Super Specialist hook on the end. So it's a very simple rig. I have had a few taps and bites as well, but just the dace and the roach to show for it so far. But I think it's true to say that at this time of the year, any fish really is a result. But I've got a few more hours to go yet, and I'm also going to try and get back on the Stour as well before the end of the week is out. Certainly if the snow allows me, because there's more heavy snowfall predicted for the area. But let's just see how it goes. I'm back on the River Stour. It's the last session of the week. Just see my rod down there, quiver tip. I've had what I thought was a good roach, cracking bite, and I felt the fish in the water. Obviously a good fish, bigger than a dace, and I saw it turn in the fairly clear water, which the Stour is at the moment. And I thought, I've got myself a good roach here, but unfortunately when I netted it, I realised as soon as I got a good glimpse of it that it was a hybrid. It was a bream roach hybrid, but still a nice fish. It's very cold. We have had some snow overnight, although where I am at the moment, apart from the bank that I'm on that has a sort of a fair sort of sprinkling of snow, the far bank doesn't have any at all. I've moved pegs, want to try a few swims on the stretch that I'm fishing, and I've just dropped into a peg that I've never fished before, but I've had a small roach first cast, just a small one, just a couple of ounces. I've had a small roach first cast, and I've put it in again, hopefully to get a fish for the camera, hence I'm at the back of the screen and got the rod there, but it doesn't look like I'm going to get a fish. This is the disadvantage of fishing on my own and doing the camera myself. If I had a camera crew around me or someone filming me, then obviously you can get a lot more exciting shots, but I do my best, and hopefully I will catch something, and that would be great to end the week. It's now the end of the session. I'm getting ready to pack away. It's also the end of the week. I've added a few small roach since I last came on screen. The way that the weather's looking for the next 7 days, I think I'll be back on the River Stour. So, see you next week. And don't forget to check out the Angling Journal entry that accompanies this video on my website.